What's going on, everybody? Today I will be showing you my PFL bets and the reasons why I'm doing everything. We did this for UFC Mexico last week or a couple days ago, and we profited, I think, 1,900, or I forgot what it was, but go watch that video if you want to watch it. Man, the beginning of this week, PFL was looking great. It was looking amazing to bet on. I was gonna bet on Luciano. I was gonna probably take Nathan. But I thought fight not to go to distance was a lock in this fight because the due process just it doesn't matter. But um, there was a lot of fights that got canceled, unfortunately, and now the whole card is just all fucking. There's 8 fights. It used to be like 12 or something. I don't know. Stupid as fuck. Uh, Let me open up my thingy over here so I can show you the bets that I'm gonna do today. So there was a lot of spots that I liked before all the pullouts, and now I'm looking at the card. I mean, brother, you could take Nathan Kelly at plus 100, but the value was really there when he was plus 160, plus 140. But there's no value there anymore. You know, I guess you could because it is a close fight. I guess you could say you could take Kelly because he is the quote unquote more proven fighter, but not really. I mean, his record isn't really good. Like, and the people he's fought isn't really good. But this dude Kim, I don't like his fighting style. I don't like his striking. I don't like nothing about him. But I do like what I do like about Kelly is just his kicks, his low kicks, and his grappling is very sticky. Pause. Um, and we've seen Kim being able to be taken down, grappled, and all that in multiple fights. But he does have an engine to him. But he does gas a lot. Like you can see that he gasses whenever you mix up striking with the wrestling. But it's just it's a weird fight. I wouldn't bet on that. And then this next fight, I didn't even break this down because I don't I don't like betting welterweights in the UFC. So why the fuck would I bet welterweights in the PFL, which is more low level? You know, normally I like to be very selective with my welterweight bets. I know you might be like, why? But it's just because at a certain point after lightweight, the draft like it gets so low level, like the skill. So I like to be selective, so I didn't break down this fight because I'm like, fuck that. This fight though, this featherweight fight, Braga versus Dupris. Initially, it was supposed to be Braga versus some a Paris guy. Now that steps in this Dupris guy who has not fought anybody, who hasn't faced no adversity in his MMA career. I don't know about his life. All wins by submission and then a knockout. His striking is ass. His grappling is good, but like in his last fight against someone who was 20 and 10, you might be like, oh, that's a good win. Not really, bro. He beat him up with low kicks. It wasn't even too crazy, the low kicks, and then he subbed Arnett. And it was like the guillotine. If you watch it again, it looks retarded. Like it doesn't look fully set in. I feel like this guy just took the fight just to get a little bag. I mean, 40 years old already. You know what I'm saying? In the end of his career, so it's not. I don't see that win as like a good win at all. And this dude Braga, if you don't know about him, man, what a story he has in the PFL. I think if he wins, like the PFL could definitely push him more because he has a great story and he's a great fighter. He does have times in his fights where he just like lets people on his back and he can't break away, or he doesn't have that initiative. He doesn't have like the best urgency to get off, right? Like against Justin Gonzalez. And them and him were striking for the first like half of the round, and then second half of the round, Justin Gonzalez just grabbed his back or was on his back, just riding him against the cage for like basically the whole round until he finally got up or finally got out, and then he TKO'd him. Um, Bubba Jenkins, man, Bubba, look, dude, what happened to Bubba Jenkins, man? I mean, it's a shame, bro. It's a shame. He's never been a great fighter, but he's always been able to be consistent, you know. And now it's just unfortunate. And then he goes to split against Teamer. Teamer is a beast. I like this guy a lot. I think he's gonna win again. The PFL is he? Is he? He got to be fighting in this next tournament. I don't see why he wouldn't be. Teamer is a beast though, and Jeremy Kennedy. Jeremy Kennedy is kind of butt cheeks. I'm not gonna lie. Like he does have grappling, but in this fight, actually Kennedy did get his grappling game plan on, but he's not that good, you know. So in this fight with Braga and Frederick, I guess you could say Dupross has a shot of subbing him, but I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I don't think this guy is very good. Braga is tested already, so we do know what we're getting out of him. Minus 675. That's a big number to lay, but I'm laying it. I'm not gonna lie. I do not believe in a guy with only 9 professional fights that's only won by submission. Only won by submission. I'm not taking that, bro. I don't care. Next fight after this was Stagine versus Brekhamov. I'm not taking this fight at all. I mean, I'm not gonna bet on a fighter with only 8 professional fights. I can't do that. I'm taking my spots, and I'm doing at minus 230, especially. By the way, I think he's gonna win. I honestly do. I don't think this guy Makhmanev, whatever his name is good at all. I think he's scared of black people. He got knocked the fuck out 2 times by Larkin, bro. And then he does beat Willis, so maybe he's not scared of black people. But I don't know. I just don't believe in him. I think plus 180 is a great number, though. But if he can't take down Thad Jean, which I don't think he's going to be able to, I don't think he's strong enough to take down Thad Jean. It's going to be a striking fight. And I don't think he doesn't have nothing. He doesn't have nothing, bro. Like he's a OV, but like he's not really a OV. Like it's gonna be. I did see Thad Jean in a tricky submission against Sariq Shields, and Sariq Shields is a very sub or bust fighter. He is gonna put you in dangerous positions. That's why I thought his fight with Luciano this weekend that was supposed to happen was gonna be a great fight, because I'm like, like the first round is gonna be scary, but I thought Luciano was gonna win no matter what. So Thadjean has been not really too tested, but we've seen him fight against someone with grappling, and he passed the test. But I mean, 8 fights, 26 years old. I'm not taking him, bro. I can't. I'm not. Well, in a bet, I'm not taking him. And Braga just dropped to 650. I don't know what he was before. Jeremy Kennedy versus Movid. This is my second leg. I think, dude, this guy is fucking minus 800. That's a big number to lay. Holy shit. I might just take the over. Jeremy Kennedy is tough, but Movid is a beast. This might be a... Because Tyler Diamond, he's ass. Like, he has a lot of heart, but for the most part, he's not that good. I mean, that's his only finish in the PFL. And this is against high, not high level, but like, a level above like UAE. Oh, he did a draw? What? I've never seen this. Why have I never seen this? I should watch this. He went to an OT. I don't know. Oh, I remember this. It's fucking knockout on Damon Jackson. Nah, he is tested, though, and he is good. He's really fucking good. His motor is insane. I'm not even going to second guess it, because I was thinking about right now, like, Kennedy is a big guy, 5'11", 5'6", but that's good. It's bad when you're wrestling, when you're that tall, but it's good. But when you're fighting someone whose takedown is all balanced, like everything is balanced, like he's trying to off balance you, it's difficult fighting that. Difficult fighting when you're someone taller. I think Movid is gonna be able to get to Kennedy's hips way more faster. I don't think Kennedy's gonna be able to defend the takedowns. I don't gotta think about that too much. I thought about it for a second, but I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna think about it. Even though minus 800 is a lot to late. Is that the parlay? No. Don't think about it, Vic. Don't think about it. Luciano versus Storley. I'm not gonna bet this fight either, which is unfortunate because I only have 2 PFL bets, but I do have an NBA bet or 2 NBA bets that I'm putting onto this parlay too. You're gonna see how much I put in, or what else I put in. Luciano versus Storley. I'm not betting this fight. Short notice fight. I think Luciano has a great chance to upset. If I was making a big parlay where I had like $20 to bet on, it was like a lotto, I'll put Luciano definitely, because I do think he has a solid shot against Storley. Luciano did have trouble in the first round against Stephen Hill. Stephen Hill was grappling him, and he was initiating the grappling. And I think if Storley initiates the grappling, which he will, I think he's gonna be able to take down Luciano. But Luciano did have a game plan against Sariq Shields, similar to Storley. I'm not gonna lie, very similar to Storley, where it was either defend the takedowns, because both Shields and Storley fight the same. They're both grapplers, right? But Storley isn't sub or bust. Shields is sub or bust. So Luciano's whole game plan in the camp leading up to this was to defend grappling, I'm sure. So I'm sure that he's not gonna be too overwhelmed. And I'm not gonna lie, Storley is smaller than Shields. I think I just bought myself into a Luciano fight, Luciano bet. Because who was he fighting? He was fighting Damn, nah. He probably had a hard ass camp. Nah, I'm staying away from this fight. Yeah. Pinedo versus Borkus. Now, I want to take Borkus. I want to take Borkus. I want to take Borkus. Just for the simple fact that I think Pinedo's PFL run has been a Cinderella run, you know? I mean, come on, man. This fight against Braga was very close. Very close. A lot of people thought Braga won. I thought Braga won. Second fight, man. Nothing is lucky, right? But Loughnane looked like he wasn't bought in. It looked like he was not like he didn't look locked in, right? He didn't look locked in. I mean, I think if they fought now, Loughnane would have a good game plan against him and then, stay on the outside, use his low kicks, be able to beat him like that. Against Bubba Jenkins, bro, he washed Bubba. Like, he beat the shit out of Bubba. There was a point, though, where you seen him breathing hard. It's because he went all out to finish Bubba and he couldn't finish him. And then they stood up after Bubba was on had him in full guard, right? And then the ref stood him up, which I don't know why they did that, right? It was honestly stupid. I know Bubba wasn't throwing, but it's like, bro, he's in a position. And then Bubba gets up, and I think he hits him in the nuts, and then they take like a minute break. So then, what's his name? Pinedo gets like a minute breather, gets his stamina back, comes out, and then knocks him out, bro. So it's like, let's say that fight was still going on, and there was no break, like, and they didn't stand him up. Who knows what'll happen? But shoulda, coulda, woulda, whatever they be fucking saying. And then you fight against Braga, and then you knock him out. This was a close fight. Braga looked like he just couldn't get it on. Like, it was weird. Like, I think fighting Pinedo is hard because Pinedo is like he's like you look at him and you don't think he's a long big fighter, no homo, but he is, bro. Like, he's a big fighter for what is he, 145? He's 6 foot, and he has a long frame. And I like the way he sets up his straight shots. And I like, you know what I don't like though? The way that sometimes he like comes in without his hands up. I think he could get caught. And that's why I think I want to take Borkus, because Borkus is a clean fighter. Like, and he has power, bro. I don't think Barzola's ever been finished or hurt like as bad as he was against Borkus, and he hurt Barzola bad. And Barzola is a good fighter. I know a lot of people don't like him, but he's a great fighter. Whoa, not a great fighter. He's a good fighter. So to hurt him that much was impressive to me. Very impressive to me. And I think Borkus has that ability to land that shot when Pinedo's coming in with his hands down, which is scary. Very scary to me. Very scary. That's why I don't want to bet this fight. I do like Pinedo, though, and I do like Borkus. I like Pinedo's engine to him. But I like Borkus, too, man. I'm going to just stay away from this, honestly. And then this last fight, too. Like, what am I going to get out of a Jason Jackson who just came off of a championship loss? Everyone says, well, boxers, right? They say after you lose your championship fight, the first fight back is always your hardest, So I don't want to bet this fight. I don't think Khorshchev is good. I don't like his style at all. I think he gets tired sometimes. But Jason Jackson, like, I'm going to go with Jackson, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think he might win just because of him having a more of a dog in him. But I'm not betting this fight, bro. Like, I can't. It's unfortunate because I was gonna have 2 more bets on this PFL slip, but pullouts and all that. So right now it's minus 345, right? Now what I do want to bet on is NBA. Where's NBA? It's all the way at the top here. And I want to do, holy shit, minus 1450. Well, I'm taking the Grizzlies. Only reason I know the Grizzlies are on like I think 3-game losing streak since firing their head coach. I know Miami Heat are on a 6-game winning streak. They're looking amazing. But last night they beat the Celtics as a big underdog at Boston. So it was a big win for Miami Heat. Now they got to go back home and face Memphis Grizzlies, who Memphis, I know they're starving for a win. Starving. I mean, the line says it all, -5. Bro, -5 doesn't make sense, right? So that's why I'm gonna take it. That's how I bet NBA. Like if lines don't make sense sometimes, you just gotta blindly take it. You know, even if you because bro, Miami Heat 6-game winning streak, right? Memphis Grizzlies four-game losing streak, something like that. Timberwolves, they're gonna it should be an easy blowout, man. If there's no pullout or there's no injuries late notice, it should be an easy W. I mean, I don't even got to think about that shit too much. It should be an easy W for the Wolves. I am gonna take the Magic too, just because Wizards won last night too as a huge underdog against the Sacramento Kings. I'm not gonna. This is a horrible spot for the Wizards. I'm not gonna take them, bro. Like get the fuck out. I'm gonna take this minus 145, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna take it. You might say long term this doesn't hit, but it does hit if you know the spots to take. I might take like a all. No, let me not get greedy. Last night we hit for I'll show y'all right now actually. Okay, Braga, Molvid, Memphis Grizzlies, Wolves, Magic. 250, make back 589. I'll take that. And this is the beautiful part, right? This is the beautiful part. Because we take that, we win, because we're gonna win this. We're gonna win the 589, and then this weekend we could take that that 589, go to boxing. It's gonna be amazing this weekend. I actually can't wait. Where the fuck is okay, Abdullah Mason's a lock, but Tim Tszew's fighting. Tszyu. Not bad. Okay, I can't find him, but he's fighting Joe Joyce. Yeah, Philip. And you go to UFC this weekend I think is gonna be great. I'm gonna take Victor Henry. I'm definitely gonna take Victor Henry. Torres, and last one Murphy. And what I do like about this weekend too, maybe, all right, maybe we're gonna take. Why can I bet Duke? What the fuck? Oh, there we go. I might take Duke at minus 270. I might. If I don't though, then bro, 273 off the 590 that I just won, bro, $2,000. So potentially I'm gonna turn 250 into $2,000, 2.2 grand. Hell yeah. So yeah, man. I mean, it's gonna be a great weekend. Come back on Friday to see my UFC bets breakdown. It's gonna be just like this, where I go through every single fight and I break down every single fight, and I show you. I want to show you why I bet what I bet and why it's better to bet more so conserve. I can't say the word. Basically, bet safely and pick your spots with MMA, baseball, boxing. Because I know when I first started, bro, all I wanted to do was break down every single fight and get at least one pick out of the fight, whether that's an over, a fight not to go to distance, a side, whatever it was. I always wanted to find something in every single fight because I thought like, oh, that's how I make the most value. But long term, that's not healthy, bro. And if that's working for you, good for you, because it's working right now, but it's not going to work all the time, bro. I'm telling you. Because that's what I thought, too. I remember people used to say the same shit to me, and I used to just be like, yeah, but I always find a pick. Like, I'm just like that. I'm different. No, you're not different, bro. Everyone is the same. So, yeah, like, there's a lot of spots right here that I just can't bet. And, yeah. Let's give a salute to each other for having a great weekend. I'm already calling it. It's going to be amazing. And I'll see y'all. I might upload a video later tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Wait, no. What the fuck? Tomorrow's Friday. I gotta upload tomorrow. I gotta upload the breakdowns. All right. And I've been slacking with these videos. I'm not gonna lie. Like I should already have like the UFC card broken down, but I haven't broken it down completely. But I've been boxing a lot, so I'll be getting tired when I come home, and I'll just be knocking out. But I'm definitely gonna get to this card. Definitely see some spots already that I like. All right.